For 5 years, I kept quitting my fitness journey every time the slightest thing went wrong. I'd start strong, meal prep, feel so motivated and so consistent. And then life would happen, as life always happens. My son would be sick, I'd miss a workout, I'd forget to meal prep, I'd run out of time to go to the grocery store. The scale would be going up instead of going down. Every time any of these things happened, I would quit because I would convince myself that I had failed. It was a pattern that I had been stuck in for years. And if you're someone who keeps quitting on your fitness goals, you might be stuck in this exact same pattern. And I'm gonna tell you what's causing it and how to fix it. Let's break it down. Hey, I'm Geisha, and on this channel, I share real life strategies for busy AF moms to not only start their fitness journey, but to sustain it without the overwhelm and the burnout. So if you are tired of quitting your fitness journey and you wanna get your ass in shape, hit subscribe. And stay till the end because I have a free program for you if you are ready to make changes today. Most people think the reason they quit working on their fitness goals is because they just don't have enough discipline, they aren't motivated enough, or they get too emotional. But that's not actually true. The real reason why people quit and why I was quitting for years was because I didn't know how to handle frustration and setbacks. And if you're working towards any goal in life, frustrations and setbacks are just a part of the equation. So learning how to handle them and to understand them and to expect them and to continue moving past them is essential for actually sticking to your goals. Think about it like this. You start off strong, you start off consistent. We all know the same story. Then something happens that throws you off your game, or a curveball comes your way and you get so frustrated that you say, forget it, you throw in the towel and you just decide it's not worth pursuing this goal anymore anyways. You're throwing this away not because you don't care, not because you don't want the change, not because you don't actually really want the goal. It's because you are frustrated. Quitting is not about willpower, it's about how you respond to frustration. Drop a me in the comments if you feel like every time you get frustrated, you just throw in the towel immediately. Because girl, this was me, so I can relate. Here's the thing, most of us were never taught how to actually handle frustration the right way. We either ignore it or push through it until we completely burn out. Or, and this is what most of us do, we let it stop us completely. The moms who actually see results, they're the people who know that they need to expect frustration and that it's a part of the process. And instead of seeing it as a stop sign, they actually see it as a speed bump that they just need to drive on over. And I think one of the best mindset shifts you can have around frustration is that frustration is not a sign of failure. It's actually a sign that you are trying and working towards your goals. Now, if you can shift the way you see and respond to frustration, you will literally never quit your fitness journey ever again. I promise you. If you can learn to handle this, you will stay on track for your fitness goals for life. Because instead of quitting when frustration arises or setbacks come up, you will learn how to adapt and adjust. So here's what I want you to do the next time a setback comes your way and you feel really frustrated and you want to throw in the towel. Before you decide to quit, you're gonna ask yourself 3 questions. Question 1, what exactly is frustrating me right now? Is it the scale? Is it a bad eating choice? Is it my kids not giving me the space to work out? Is it work feeling really overwhelming? What is actually frustrating you? Figure out and identify what that thing is. Question 2, is this frustration temporary? Most things feel worse in the moment. You know, like your kid is throwing a tantrum and you're like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. You get through that tantrum and you realize it wasn't as bad as it felt in the moment. So is this frustration temporary? Once you've identified your frustration and you've identified whether or not it's a temporary frustration, question 3, I want you to ask yourself is how would I respond to this frustration if it were my bestie or my kid going through it? We are always so much kinder to other people or to our kids than we are to ourselves, right? So like, let's say your child is working on a specific task. They can't get it, so they get super frustrated and they're like, forget it, I don't want to do this, I'm quitting. Would you be like, yeah, go for it, quit? Like, do that. Or would you be like, no, you're feeling frustrated right now. It's going to be okay, and talk them through it and encourage them to keep going. How you would handle your kids' frustration or your bestie's frustration is how I want you to start handling your frustration. 9 times out of 10, if you take a moment to actually answer these questions and slow down and breathe, you will realize that you don't actually want to quit. You don't actually want to throw in the towel. You're just having a little bit of a moment of frustration. I used to be someone who quit every single time things got hard, or every single time things didn't go perfectly or exactly how I wanted them to. On top of asking myself these questions every time I felt like quitting, I also gave myself this one very magical rule, and I want you guys to give yourself this rule as well, especially when it comes to your fitness and weight loss journey. Whenever things don't go as planned and I want to quit, the rule that I stand by is I can quit, but I can't quit today. And I will continue to take messy action towards whatever goal it is that I'm working on, through the frustration, through the life being life. And I tell myself in 24 hours, if I still feel like quitting, if I still feel frustrated, then I can quit then. Usually after 24 hours have passed and my emotions have settled down and I'm not feeling as frustrated as I was about whatever happened the day before, I'm able to pick up the pieces and continue moving forward when it comes to my fitness journey. If you can push through that moment, you will actually start seeing progress when it comes towards your goals, because pushing through those setbacks and those moments of frustration is where the magic happens. If you take the messy action, if you push through the frustration, and if you allow yourself to really understand your frustration and breathe through it and move past it, you're not going to quit. If you're serious about sticking to your goals this time and you really, really want to double down, then I recommend watching this video about the one mindset shift that will literally change your weight loss journey. Because your results when it comes to weight loss and fitness start with your mindset and how you think. And if you're done quitting and you're ready to start right away, as in today, as in right now, I have a free 3-day reset linked in the description for you to get started. It is 3 days of 10 minutes of movement. It is exactly how I started my 50-pound weight loss journey. And it is designed to help you take action right now without the overwhelm. So grab it in the description below, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.